So this little thing is green road. Green road is the driver's big brother. It tracks what you do, it tracks the speed you go, it tracks how you drive, how you brake, how you corner. And obviously green road being green road, they like you to keep it in the green. So it goes green, amber, red. So when you're driving along and you're driving safely, everything's fine. I think most drivers will get an amber or a red thing is because someone else has done something stupid and you've had to brake sharp or had to turn a corner sharply. You don't. But saying that, every now and again you'll get an amber flash and you think, why the bloody hell has that come up? So you don't really, every now and again you just think, well, I haven't done anything wrong. You know, you might have done a couple of more miles an hour than you ordinarily would have, but nothing dangerous, and sometimes it just flashes. Every bus is different, so you do the same thing on a different bus, and it won't come off. It won't flash amber. I've had one red in the time that I've been driving, and that's because a lorry came out of. He didn't even look. And I had to bang my anchors on, and I could feel the back end lifting. I hit the brake so hard. Yeah, it was pretty scary, to be honest. But that went red, and it flashed red for a long time. I think it's just there to remind you what an idiot you've been. But yeah, this is green road. So the only way I can explain green road really is if you think you've got a bowl. And the bottom of the bowl's got a green line, in the middle of it's a yellow line, and the top of it's a red line, and you've got a little ball in the middle. So and it's spinning round and round and round and round and round. And when it's on spinning, and it's on the green bit, everything's cool. If it creeps up into the middle, it's not so great. But if it gets to the red, someone's going to pull you in the office to go, what the bloody hell's going on? I don't think we have any red drivers in the depot. We may well do, but I'm not sure. I'd be very surprised because it's like Big Brother. They can colour it as you want, but it is a way of monitoring your driving, and that's as simple as that. But like I said, every bus is different. So you can take a corner. You take the same corner. I'm on the 261, as you know. I do the same route every day, and sometimes it goes off and you think, why? Coming into Plaistow Green, you're coming up the hill from Burnt Ash Lane, you do the left into a big, it's like a giant roundabout with grass in the middle. You do the left into the roundabout and it goes off and you think, why? You think, and it really bugs me sometimes, but all the old boys say, don't worry about it. Don't fuss and stress. It's just the way it is. But being new, you like to think it's a slur on your own driving ability, but it's not, because as I said, you do things on your own, and it just goes off every now and again. So. I had one off the other day, and I don't know why. I was driving along, and I came out to go around the car. I wasn't going at an excessive speed. I was probably going 10, 15 miles an hour if I was lucky. In the stretch of road that I could do 10 miles an hour in, because the last couple of days it's been bloody awful. Today's been really, really quiet. I'm really worried about the next rounder because I think it's just going to go pear-shaped and bandy. Anyway, so green road. It monitors your driving, it monitors your lane handling, it monitors your speed, your braking. And to be honest, it's virtually impossible to stay 100% in the green 100% of the time. Because as I've said in a million times in all of my videos, bus drivers have to think for everyone else. And you've got people coming out of the side turnings, they don't look. I had one the other day, a woman pushing a buggy across the road. She came out between two vans. I couldn't see her, and she pushed the buggy out into the road and then stuck her head out. I mean, if I hadn't have been on my game, she'd be minus 2 kids now, because if I was in my cab, I'd have got out and I would have given it full blast. Because if it was my missus who did that, I would have rollicked her, absolutely give her a severe dressing down, and a proper dressing down. Anyway, but that's Green Road. Green Road, it makes you aware of what you are doing in the bus. On top of the pressure of worrying about everyone else and everything else. So when you get to your depot or wherever you're working, if you've got green, I think all companies have got some form of green road, whatever they call it in their particular company, in their buses. But Stagecoach, they use green road. I believe other companies are available. So you get a little fob, and that goes onto a little slot into the dash, and it records who you are and what you do. This is your green road. So you put your fob on there. That lights up, tells everyone that you've done what you needed to do, you're all plugged in, and when it goes green, you're all ready to go. There you go. This is my green road for the last 7 days. I am ranked 5th out of 33. I think that must be the spare list. So there you go, that's me. Not bad, not great, but not too bad at all. This was going to be a video about Green Road, but it's sort of turned into a video of Big Brother's watching you. Just have a look at it. So I'm on an Enviro 400 today. We have a camera in here. On the MMC, we would have one down there that looks at the feet, the braking and the accelerator pedals. So just in case you have an accident and you tell your boss that you've had an accident and you were pressing the brake. There's one here. You were pressing the brake, but really and truly you weren't. So we've got cameras everywhere. You can't do anything on a bus without someone seeing you do it. So here we go, we've got one right at the back. There's the bus cutting out. You've got one by the front door. You've got one looking at the front door. Sorry, middle doors, these are middle doors. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom deck, not including the ones in the cabin. Just for your safety. Oh, there's one here as well. One there, looking at the front. Oh, I've done that one, haven't I? Looking at the front doors. So we've got them upstairs. Let's have a look at them. Have we got them? Got the video? I've turned the engine off, doesn't work. One at the top of the stairs, which looks down the stairs and along the bus. You've got one here, in the middle. You've got one there that looks as you're walking along the bus. Don't know what that one does. And you've got 2 at the back that look at the back seat for all the naughty boys who do their naughty things at the back of the bus. Yeah, just in there, you need to look at your foot pedals, just for your safety. Video at the front, and I'm sure there's one. Where are we? Just up here. We can't really tell. One here, looks all the way down the back. My reversing camera. I don't know if that doubles up as a normal camera. But anyway. So, cameras, Green Road. Is it Big Brother watching you? Yeah, I think it is. I do understand the insurance part of the cameras because you know, we went through a stage, even in, you know, even normal car drivers going through a stage where people were reversing into them and blaming them for you know, for the insurance. I would imagine buses were exactly the same. Well, buses have had cameras for quite some time now, but the camera under your feet, watching your feet, is for no other reason but to make sure that you're telling the truth when that insurance claim comes in. And the Green Road's the same. You know, I was only doing 20 miles an hour, Your Honour, and then check your Green Road and you're doing 45 and a 30, and you've lost your job, and because you've lied to them, and you know, that's the way it is. So that is Green Road and cameras. So, you know, there's nothing you can't do on a bus that you can't be seen doing. So don't do it, because it's not very nice. No, it's hot today. This is my I'm on holiday, and this is my rest day. A cheeky bit of overtime, and it's bloody hot today. So shirt sleeves, and it's quite refreshing, you know, not to be wrapped up in a jumper and a fleece. It's quite good. Loving it large. Right. I've only been here 2 minutes and I'm waffling already. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go make sure that my dockets are all filled in, because I've got overtime on my overtime. So that is even better. Right. You take care. If you like my videos, subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell your mates. That's the bus turning itself off. 3 minutes. Subscribe. Tell your mates. Give me a thumbs up. Press the bell icon so every time I do a video, you are notified when I've done it. So that's enough for me for today. You take care. And the password is Bromley. Take care.